for addition or subtraction of mixed numbers. I have certain steps I want you to follow. Step number 1. Add or subtract the whole numbers first. Do not change the fractions. Okay, so only add or subtract the whole numbers, do not change the fractions. Step number 2. Change the denominator so that they are the same. Change the denominator. Okay. Change the denominator so that they are the same. After that, number 3. Here, you want to add then don't write so big. Okay, then take this and write here. Now, take this, Bell. And you. Each of you take one. Give one to Shani. Remember to write down the whole number. I know that sometimes you don't write the whole number here. Number 3. Add or subtract the, okay, no. Number 3 should be for subtraction. Borrow from the whole number if the first numerator means the first number on top, is smaller than the second numerator. Number 4, add or subtract to the numerators. Remember to write down the whole number. Number 5. If it is improper, you must change to proper fraction and simplify. If you can remember this, you will never make mistakes in fractions anymore. These are all steps that must be there for addition and subtraction of mixed numbers. Okay, guys? This is terribly important. Huh? Okay. With this, I will now demonstrate how to do this question based on the rules I've just told you. Okay, listen, huh? Listen. Some of you have a funny habit of doing your question as improper, which is wrong. Never do addition and subtraction as improper fractions. Never, ever. Okay? So now, I think maybe I add one sentence here for you. You can add one sentence here. Do not, or you can write it behind as well for yourself, huh? If you have to. Do not, guys, listen, huh? This is very important. Huh? Okay. Do not. Sorry. Varun, turn your screen on.
Oh, I thought it was on.
You can see yourself on your screen, so please check. Do not change.
I'm focusing on your screen sharing, that's why.
Okay, but every now and then, can you please check on the side? Do not change the fractions into improper. Okay, this one's super important. Huh? A lot of you do this, huh? And then you make your question very difficult for yourself to solve. Do not change the fractions into improper. Is this clear? Now I'm going to show you a demonstration of how to do this. Guys, watch. Step 1. Listen. Listen. Step 1. Step 1. Add or subtract the whole number first. The whole number is 7 minus 2. Therefore, I now have 5. And I said, do not change the fractions. So I still have 1/6 and 3/4. This is step 1. Step 2. Change the denominator so that they become the same. Remember to write down your whole number. So step 2 will look like this. Your whole number is still a 5. But now you will change them to a common denominator of what? Children, what do you think? What should the common denominator be? So the common denominator, you can take 4 times 6, but there's a smaller number that they share. Yes, they can become 12, right? So if I multiply this and multiply this, and I do the same on top, I will get 2 minus 9. Okay, step 3. Borrow from the whole number if the first numerator, the 2, is smaller than the second one. So in this case, you need to borrow. Borrow from where? Correct. You borrow from 5. So when you borrow from 5, 5 becomes 4. Now, the key here, the next thing to do is to add these two numbers together. And you should now have 14 out of 12. Yes. Minus 9 over 12. Now, you add or subtract the numerators. What is 14 minus 9? 5. Okay, now you need to check. Is this already proper? Yes. Do you need to simplify? No. So therefore, in this case, I already have the answer.